You know, I want to stick with JCap because we've been talking so much about him here, and you know, Classic kind of has been that guy that's been keeping them in the game. Like we talked about before the match began, that he would probably be that player, that X factor. But I want to see what JCap's going to do here.
Well, I just having a quick look at that scoreboard. Replay's currently 3-1. JCap just rotating around, needs to make that kill on the A flag. Was able to do so, picks up his second kill. However, the A flag has been neutralized. OpTic with pretty much a nothing lead at this point. You know, it isn't really that big as the knife comes in from JCap. Can he find the second on the left-hand side? Bit of a windy aim there, but doesn't matter. His teammate was there to pick it up. 3 players go down, all down to Big T from Team OpTic Gaming. And look at that mini-map, Golden Boy. Everyone from OpTic is now start spawning in that B side. This is the perfect setup for FaZe.
Yeah, that's right. But OpTic Gaming, they are going to be able to break away from that one. And that one player was Ricky, but he is going to get stopped right away at the mid. Nadeshot, on the other hand, you know, he's going to actually get into a couple gunfights here, which is going to give his teammates that opportunity to push up because he's going to be distracting them enough that maybe 2 bodies are going to be focusing in that direction. Nevertheless, though, Nadeshot still managing to stay alive, jumping around the corner, finding someone for the double. Big kill from Nade, as he's going to be making his way over to A, but he will get stopped right away as one of the players was pushing away from Pro Shop toward A and just gave him the business there. Let's see how OpTic Gaming is going to answer back in turn, as there's still force inside of B, Benson.
Yeah, very, very close game in terms of the score right now. 31 to 26, and that's actually in favor of the FaZe lineup. And I want to have a look at replays. I pointed him out. He was having a very good early game. Just like I said, that he does get taken down. He's 7-4 right now. Classic 7-5. JCap 7-2. He is just.
And Methods isn't far off either. He's 6-6.
He's 7 kills now as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing amazing right now, you know? And on the other side, Big Timer and Scump struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, a little bit of struggle going on from those guys. That B spawn trap definitely didn't help for that short period of time. And that was pretty good play, like you said, from Nature. He managed to break out and then just distracted them long enough to allow his teammates to really get out of that spawn trap. However, right now, it is going to be OpTic who have that A and B flag. They're going to try and reduce this small and fragile lead that FaZe managed to build up.
That's right. It's only going to be a 6-point lead here, and now OpTic Gaming going to chip away at it. Like you said, fragile. Couldn't have picked a better word, Ben, because again, domination at the blink of an eye can just change, you know, turn around and you're like, whoa, where did it go? Where did my points go? You know, if you're not careful. But Ricky is going to get cleaned up at B. Seems like FaZe is going to get a straight aggressive push in there. JCap as well in that location, able to get B, locking that one down. Now OpTic Gaming, they have to be thinking, all right, do we go for C and try and force that cap, that B, you know, spawn for them, Benson? I mean, what do you think about that?
The good thing that you can see there is they pretty much did exactly what you said. There's one play from OpTic trying to rotate to C, but JCap having absolutely none of it. He knows exactly what they're going to try and do there and manages to get that kill. OpTic still with that A flag. FaZe with both Bravo and Charlie, as JCap's just been rotating all the way around, just picking up left, right, and center, just so many kills. I mean, he's 10-4, 2 caps as well, just defending that C flag. And the big call of "You are awful" apparently is now.
Yes, you know, you have to let someone know what they are, apparently.
I mean, yeah, it's always good to let your fellow competitors know that they suck.
Yeah, it
does help, you know, just in case
because it's not like you're going to say, you are an amazing player. Like, no one's ever going to say that.
I would love someone to stand up and go, you are awesome. You are so good. Just because they'll be like, wait, what?
Yeah, that would totally catch someone off guard. I'm looking at Theory to do that one day.
That's definitely a Theory thing to do.
That's a Theory thing to do. So we have 71-58 right now, and it is actually going to be a 12-point lead here for FaZe, as they're looking very good. But you know what, Benson? Not as good as OpTic was looking in that first matchup there. I mean, OpTic, they were slaying on Freight.
It was a 37-point lead. OpTic went in that first game with domination, but you know, that's history. You know, that's the past for FaZe. They're not going to be thinking about that at all. They're just thinking, hey, we've got ourselves a little bit of a lead. The killer woos are coming out now as well. Are we going to have a choo-choo train as well?
Can't get away from it.
Look pretty good.
It's a horrible thing.
Where is Killer actually?
I have no idea.
He may be the one making the woos.
Haven't seen him all day.
Oh, no, it's proof from work. Of course it's proof from work. It's always proof from work.
Well, we have actually OpTic Gaming chipping away at that lead again. Fragile, as you said before, Benson. It is going to be a 6-point lead here for FaZe, as OpTic Gaming were able to fight their way back at the end of that one. That's good for them, but if you're FaZe, of course, you're feeling very good. You had replays. He went 18-10. Great performance out of him. And on the other side, Big Timer struggling, 7-17. Was not really getting a lot of caps there, trying to see if he can get something going. You know, I don't know, Ben. I kind of feel as if this is going to be that time for Big T to shine and say, all right, This is it. I want this win. I want to show everyone that we are here to play.
OpTic can't lose this domination. If they do, momentum-wise, it's going to be taking the breath out of their lungs completely. I mean, you look at how vocal they were at the start. You had Scumpy really getting vocal, saying, let's go, screaming and chatting, dropping 30, 40 kills in domination. And now all of a sudden it's FaZe who are, wooing on main stage, so to speak. Replays 18 and 10 in one side. Yep. They are just playing so well that now OpTic, they've gone quiet again. And this is something every time I cast over them, I say, as soon as they lose that momentum, they just, I don't know what it is. They just do not look as lethal as they normally do.
But you know what, though? I want to talk about Ricky, because this is that moment that he was brought in for.
Right.
He's going to be that voice of reason for them, keep them level-headed. We've even heard it on the streams before, too.
Yeah.
Right. If you watch the OpTic Gaming streams and you see them scrimming, you hear Ricky kind of just being that voice of reason. Look for him to do that right now.
Well, it's going to be FaZe with a 6-point lead going into this second side of domination on strike zone. And who do you see from both teams now that really are going to step up in the second side? It's a tough question.
Sorry. Sometimes I just can't hold it. I'm sick. We got Ricky, and I think on the other side, Classic for sure.
All right, well, Classic had a pretty solid last game. Replays, though, was the player from Team FaZe who really managed to stand out a lot. Very fragile, as I said earlier on, 6-point lead that FaZe have managed to generate themselves. Are they going to be able to hold on to it, or are the green wall going to be able to come back and close out this series 3 maps to 1? FaZe fighting for their lives. They do not want to go down into that loser's bracket straight away at the very end of day number 1. It's 3 plays actually for OpTic have already gone down. Ricky is last up, so I'm going to get on board with him. He can try and make some magic happen. He makes his way towards that A flag. He is going to have some action. Someone just to his left-hand side has support of his teammate, though. Right now, Ricky picking up 1. Trying to try and find a second at B. Goes for the pre-fire. Not going to happen, though. Does get taken down. Whilst all that's going on, OpTic haven't actually got a single point on the board with over 30 seconds gone. This is just FaZe just dominating early on. They haven't allowed OpTic anything, but Ricky gets the knife there. Bit of a Scuff Nation knife.
Kind of shades of what we saw in that first domination matchup, except it's going to be the reverse this time around.
Very true.
As OpTic Gaming hopefully, looking to make something happen, as Scump is going to push over by A and get this control here. But be careful. He had to win that gun battle. Luckily, his teammate was there for the pickup.
Ricky 4-2, trying to be that voice of reason, as you said. But I'm sorry, I'm getting on board with replays. I don't care. He is just having a fantastic couple of maps. Right now, 6-1. He is just not giving anything up. They're 20-0. OpTic haven't got a single point right now.
That's scary. Honestly, that is very, very scary if you're an OpTic Gaming fan, because this is what we've seen before from this team, without Ricky, and now that it's happening with Ricky, that's pretty scary. That team that was winning, that was yelling, that was screaming, that was energetic, that's the team that needs to come back here.
Yeah, they need Scump to just sort of string together a couple of kills and get that momentum back, and as soon as he gets that momentum, start getting a little bit vocal. OpTic are coming back into it, though. You can see 26 to 10 points. It's going to be FaZe with just that Charlie flag, looking to try and make some momentum. And it's important to mention, they may not have had any points a couple of minutes ago, but there's 3 minutes left.
That's right. There's so much time to work with here,
Exactly.
And it's only going to be +6, so they can come back into it.
Yeah, they need to obviously just keep on doing what they're doing right now, because it is working for them. FaZe are slowly losing that lead. I mean, it's 11 points, 10 points right now. Obviously, add on the 6 from that first side. So FaZe are still in the lead. Big T and Ricky really having strong performances once again, but FaZe need to just try and control, and right now they're just losing their gun battles. 4 go down. OpTic going to look to really capitalize. They go for the trip cap. They have it locked down now. Are they going to be able to manipulate the spawns? That's going to be the big question.
This is big. This is big if they're able to get this stop here on B.
Oh, they do.
Ricky with the... Oh, he gets picked off. But wait a minute. Got another OpTic guy there. That's actually going to be... I was actually Nate's shot. So he went in there, caused a little ruckus. But now they got to be careful. They got to be careful about this team moving out on C and being able to get that control. Look for that one player over by the bridge. That's going to cause a problem for them, forcing OpTic to have to drop back. Now they've lost that. That is not what OpTic wanted there. Sending one player was fine. They did not need 2 on B.
However, OpTic have rotated now towards that B flag. They recognize they were going to lose C instantly. It's 43 to 41, 1 minute 48 still to go. FaZe going into this second side with a 6-point lead. His methods just destroyed someone. And I don't. That was just a loud noise. I don't even want to know
That
what
was and that didn't even come from Methods. So
was that not even Methods?
it
Methods
was
teammates
not.
getting excited for Methods.
It's
Crazy.
just, you know what? It's just the excited energy. That's what it's about.
That's what you need, and that's something that, you know, when FaZe do get that energy,
Yeah.
it's a scary thing. I mean,
But it's such a close game, Benson.
it really is. 51, 53 to 49. Obviously, FaZe do have that 6-point lead, so now you really need to look out for OpTic to just try and make that play happen. However, Replay is actually going to try and push towards that A flag, see if they can try and lock down a triple as Replays picks up 2 plays there. Both Nadeshot and Scump going down. They're losing that C flag though, but they have transitioned capped A with 60 seconds left. Golden Boy, do you see OpTic coming back into this game?
They need to pretty much take out everyone inside of B right now, and it seems like that could very well be the case. They have to get bodies over by C, and now this is going to do it. So they have managed to win B. Look for Replays though, because he's going to be a problem, you know, for this team if he's not careful. And there you see it right there.
He's on that
Wait a minute though.
This could be a big kill. Oh no, they should be able to cap that relatively simply because OpTic just kind of just ran around the outside of the map, and big kill down at 8, and that is going to be all she wrote.
That's
There's
it.
no way OpTic going to be able to come back, and fair play to FaZe. They were 2-0 down, but they're definitely not out. They've managed to level up this best of 5.
Replays actually getting very loud for this team.
He's having a sensational series, 16 and 8 again. You know, like this is just unbelievable from them, and you have to question, you know, where have OpTic really gone wrong? I mean, they were 2-0 up. They were looking pretty comfortable. They had all the momentum, and now, all of a sudden, FaZe are right back in this series.
Yeah, they were at the door, and FaZe just shut it in their face. So this is not good here, as it seems like we do have a little trash talk here. You know, it's like I'm back in the hood again. So you know, we have Search and Destroy coming up next here, and now it is going to be Sovereign S&D. Ben, got to get your thoughts on this one before we go to a break.
I mean, again,